Ayo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the Minecraft LP series. My name is Hocus, as you may already know, and today we have got some exciting things to work on, and we are back also because it's been a while, hasn't it, since we've been in the LP world. We've been doing other things since my return from my break, and the LP world hasn't been one of them, unfortunately, and I know some of you guys are interested in seeing more. So here we are back once again. Off camera, I did a little bit of mining, like I always do. It's one of my favorite things to do. I mentioned in a recent Ramblecraft episode that I like to chop trees, but I also like to branch mine. It's the same kind of thing. It's just a mindless activity. Very soothing. You can listen to music or watch videos in the background. It's so good. So good. But here are the rewards that we reaped, and I wanted to show you guys something. So I'm going to take the diamond ore, and I don't know if you guys know this, but if you take your diamond ore, place it down, and then pull out a wooden pickaxe and just start swinging it at the diamond, eventually this happens. It breaks, but you get nothing. Like, what's the point in that? Let's try another one, because I'm kind of baffled at why this, I don't have fortune, I don't have efficiency, anything like that, but it just seems to break the block and not give me anything. I don't know if this is a glitch or if there's something wrong with my world, maybe. Let's try placing one in a different position. It might be the position in the world that I was placing it in, I don't know, but here we go again. Yeah, same result. It is so strange. I cannot wrap my head around that. So I guess really then that kind of just makes the diamond ore useless. So I'm just going to get rid of it. And I'm also going to get rid of the wooden pickaxe. We have better anyway, and we can always craft another one if we need it. Last time out, I believe we were over in the nether. We were fixing some issues that we had with our gold farm. Because if you remember rightly, I couldn't really AFK there because the storage system wasn't quick enough to keep up with the farm. So we separated it into 4 different storage systems, if you will. As kind of, yeah, that was kind of what we did, I guess. Makes a little bit of sense when I think about it. But today we're going to be working with the villagers, because what I want to do is I want to advance towards a villager trading hall, which I'd always planned to have over here somewhere. So I was initially going to have like a circular area with a few basic houses and then a big build out in the plains here that would house all of the villagers that we would repetitively trade with. But yeah, I think what we're going to do first of all is just part a few of the villagers out into the open and just create a breeder out here, because what I want to do is actually breed the fresh villagers, bring them into the build and work that way instead of trying to get them out of the village here. I think it would just be a little bit more efficient to create a breeder. Now, one thing we need to ensure is that we're far enough away from the village for this to be an entirely separate village. The breeder, it technically is a village according to the game's mechanics, but obviously in our minds it isn't. Anyway, it's going to be a very simple design. We're going to start with something like this. Actually, we'll raise the I tried to go into creative flight mode there. That's interesting. We'll raise this platform up a little bit, so we'll have an area for our villagers to sit. Okay, so we've got a little 5x5. This is where our villagers that we will breed will stay, and then what we're going to do is just create a little bit of a wall around it. But the front side of the wall here is going to be a little bit different. We're going to actually have a little opening in the center. And the reason for this opening is so that the babies can actually escape from the farm, because that's what we want. We want the babies to be able to free themselves. So we'll use trapdoors to make that a possibility. And then on the face of things, it's going to look a little bit like this. So I've got 10 beds in place. And like I said, I've separated things with a trapdoor, but left the gap open. So I believe that I mentioned the gap is for allowing baby villagers to escape. I can't remember. I had to edit the last clip a little bit because it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But that's okay, because we are here now to explain how this is going to work. So the adult villagers on the inside of the farm, they will see these as full blocks as well, I believe, and therefore we'll be able to assume a position in the village. I'm doing quotation marks with my fingers because obviously this isn't a village, this is just a platform with beds, but they should be able to assume their position in the village. And we've got 10 beds, so as long as there are fewer than 10 villagers in the breeder, they'll be able to create new babies. So we'll probably have something like 4 or 6, maybe 6. Yeah, 6 is probably a good number. 6 villagers in the breeder. They'll be able to make 3 babies at a time. And those babies will, like I say, they'll head over to the beds because they like to jump on the beds. That's one of their little mechanics. And they'll try to pass through the trapdoors here, thinking that this is a traversable couple of blocks, which obviously it isn't because they're open. And then they'll fall down into the middle where we will have a water stream or a minecart system or something similar that will transport them away and over there somewhere where they need to be. Oh boy, here we go then, the fun part. And when I say the fun part, I mean the torturous part that I never enjoy doing really, but here we go. Minecart is on the track extends all the way over to our breeder, And you know, the funny thing about this is I only recently did this on the Ramblecraft server. If you guys watched that video earlier in the week, if not, then go check it out. But or it might have been last week actually. I'm not entirely sure. I'm recording this way ahead of time. But last Ramblecraft episode also contained villager movement if you want to go see it. So let's get that guy in the boat and get him over to the cart. And then you can kind of do this really weird thing with the boats. You can just kind of ride it into the cart, I think. Let's see about doing that. I did it on the Ramblecraft server anyway, and it worked pretty well. Doesn't want to work here. Let's maybe try to push him onto the tracks and then push the cart into him. That might be the way. No, librarian, no. Okay, actually, you know what? This might be good. This might be good because that's the 2 villagers that we're going to require. I didn't exactly want the librarian, but I guess he probably wasn't doing too much over there anyway. So here they come. Look at those 2 guys. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. That was close. Okay. You guys, relax. Just take it easy. I'm gonna bust you out of the boat in the cart. Try not to kill you at the same time. Okay, he was just oh, he was the Unbreaking 3 villager. That's okay. We can get him back. We can get him back. And I don't know if I showed you guys this little contraption, but I kind of built it as a solution or a temporary solution to our wheat issue. I kept running out of wheat. So what you do is you flip this on, and it just spams bone meal. So anything you plant just gets grown pretty much immediately. Then you can take your tool. In this case, I'm using the fortune pick because you get way more for it. And it just grows and grows and grows. And you can do this on all 3 sides. So you can turn on the left side and the back side like this. And it gives you 3 places to go. So doop. Replant, harvest, replant, harvest. And it's just a quick way to get crops pretty simply. And all that I've done here is just fed bone meal into these guys and use the observer trick to just keep them repeating over and over again. Then we're going to want to give both these guys a bunch of potatoes. So that is why we were using and demonstrating our little grower thing over there. And I'm expecting that they'll breed at some point, or at least I hope so. And if not, then potentially we are too close to the village. But I'm pretty sure this should be a good enough distance. Anyway, there is one more thing to quickly take note of. We could always cover up the 3 middle blocks here if we would like the babies to remain in the pen and grow into adults, which we'll eventually do. But I do want to test the water streams that we set up. So I'm going to hope for a baby and we'll just, I guess, jump back in when that happens. Oh, I just saw hearts. I just saw them. I just saw them. Here they go again. Here they go again. Come on, please. Wait, what's going on? Stop staring at the potato. Just love each other, please. Oh boy, there's something up, isn't there? There is something up. Let's see. They try again. So those weird little symbols that came out afterwards means that there's a problem that I probably will have to solve before they create a baby. I don't know what the issue is. Perhaps they need their beds in here. Maybe according to their logic, they can't actually reach their own beds. So let's try and move 2 of them into the area in which they're breeding. So let's put 1 there and 1 there, perhaps. That should be more accessible to them. All right, there we go. And off the baby goes, immediately runs towards his bed. And that must have been it. I guess the adults just couldn't path towards their bed. So that should solve the issue. And there he goes. He will sit there until we are ready to use him. So perfect. We have got exactly what we need going on here. Let's get a few more babies bred up. This video is going to be a mess. I began recording it on the 25th of May. It is now the 9th of June, 1 day after. Yes, that's right. We all know it. Look in the bottom left corner. 1 day after the release of part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update, Minecraft 1.17. So I think we're going to put the villager stuff on the back burner. We're going to hop into the world and where are we? Here we are. We are going to actually explore some of the new features in 1.17 instead of finishing up with the villager trading area for today. In fact, we weren't going to finish up with it. We were just going to get started. So, whoa. I guess we won't miss too much, but let me get my bearings. Let me figure out what we're going to do. And like I say, we're going to have some fun with this new update. We're seeing some of the changes already in the form of texture changes. So I think all of the ores aside from diamond now have a different look. This right here is coal. Let's see if we can see any more exposed minerals in the base. I can't exactly remember if there is any more. Not that I'm seeing right now. Oh, yep, there we go. There's some iron. Look, we will go a little bit further into that, though, in just a second, because the plan right now is to grab ourselves a few shulker boxes so that we can bring some things home if we need to. So let's take maybe 4 with us. And then I'm also going to grab some rockets because we're going to be flying a decent distance away here. I want to load some new chunks so that we can get some of the new ores spawning. And when I say some of the new ores, I mean copper. I think copper is the only new ore available, but it would be nice to be able to mine some of that and make use of it in a coming episode. I think we made it far enough out, so we are currently about 3,500 blocks north of spawn, and look at this little dude. It's a goat. Hey goat, how's it going? There's actually a bunch over here. Let's take a look. So this is one of the new passive mobs in the 117 update. And you know what they kind of remind me of, actually? The texture kind of reminds me of like a skeletal horse. If you look at the sides of them, it kind of looks bony, right? Like a rib cage. I don't know, but they're cute little guys. They will actually ram things. I think if you put like an armor stand in front of them, they'll ram it. They also ram hostile mobs if I'm not wrong. So kind of funny little dudes, There will be more to see on the surface, but as we know, caves and cliffs, it's in the name. Most of this new update is going to be focused on things that we can find underground rather than overground. So this cave is looking very inviting. Very, very inviting indeed. And I think we should give it a little exploration. I definitely want to get my hands on some copper and test out the new gold, iron, and copper mechanics because they mine a little bit differently now. Here is some iron, and I can demonstrate finally. So at the moment, I have the clever pickaxe name, which is our fortune pick. And fortune is actually now effective against iron. So you get these nuggets, raw iron. Well, they're not nuggets, are they? Because nuggets are already in the game, but you get raw iron. So I got 4 from that 1 ore block there. And I can smelt each of those into an iron ingot. So now instead of getting just 1 ore and converting that directly to 1 ingot, you get the raw material and you can convert each and every one into an ingot. So you get a lot more from mining. And you can actually still mine them with Silk Touch and smelt them that way, but there is not a lot of point in that because now, like I say, using fortune, you are able to get a lot more for your money. It's awesome. Oh, there it is. And some more. My first copper. Oh, look at that, guys. It's orange, it's green. Oh, very, very nice. So copper, again, I'm not entirely sure what applications it has outside of building, but I do know for sure that it is a very, very nice looking building block. And I'm excited to use it. Oh, yes. I really do want to take a bunch of this home. So I'm keeping my eyes firmly peeled for copper. It looks really nice as well, right? Those 2 colors really contrast. So it's a great texture. I love that. And look, we've got 36 already. This new mechanic for mining ores that generally only give you 1 item per ore, i.e. gold, iron, is very nice. Very nice indeed. What's that? I don't know what this is. Can I take it? Maybe if I use my Silk Touch. No. Is this like moss or something? It looks like cave moss. I should have probably bought a... Oh, is that it? I'm just getting completely sidetracked by everything. Oh my... Wait, glow squid? Glow ink sac? Where are the glow squid? Hey, man. Whoa. So, there's also a new type of squid. You guys probably know all about this. I'm sure you've been doing the reading, because I certainly have. But there's a new type of squid, and you can use the ink sacs to do some pretty cool things. And some more. Look at this. They're all dying. I want to see one in person. But I'll probably demonstrate some of the crafting once we get back to base later on. I will be spending a little bit of time here, though, because I just mentioned that I do want to grab as much copper as possible. But, oh, it's so exciting. Oh, no, it's an axolotl. Come here. Yeah, look at this guy. Look at him. Oh, I think I need to build a furnace and craft some stuff. I want to take him. Look at this dude. I'm coming for you, little axolotl. I'm coming. I am coming. I had to quickly pop to the surface to get some wood, but we are now prepared. So I think I actually need to... Do I need a bucket of water first? Where did this guy go? Oh, he's here now. I got him. Oh my god, the cutest predator. There he is. Wait, come back. My first ever axolotl found in the deep dark depths of this cave. I'm gonna hang on to him, and we will at some point build a special little home for him, I think, because that's a good memory right there. Look at the cute little face. He's such a cutie. Holy cow, there it is. And wow, that is a beautiful looking creature. Look at this, it's like a shiny Pokemon. Look at the sparkles coming off of it. Oh wow, this is amazing. Hey Glow Squid. Look at his little face. Turn around, turn around. There he is. Is that the face? Is that 2 eyes and a little mouth? I think so. I'm sorry to have to do it, but these glow ink sacs, like I say, have some pretty cool applications. So we are gonna take a look into that. Is this the new gold ore right here? It is, and look at that. Once again, we're getting the raw gold rather than the ore itself, so that is very neat. Ah, yes. It looks as if I've made it deep enough to find some of the new rock types as well, which is really neat. I don't know much about them, to be honest, but they seem like they could have some very, very, very practical uses in building. So, what have we got here? Oh, wait, is this... Hey, don't ruin the moment. This is more than new rock types. What was that? Smooth basalt. And what is this? That is calcite. And then we've got this stuff. I need to organize my inventory for a second. Just listen for a second. Just listen. You hear the sounds that it's making? Oh, wow. This feels magical. And we can take this stuff? Do I need to be silk touching those ones that look kind of broken? No. What is this? This is a small amethyst bud. A medium amethyst bud. I'm assuming you can grow these. You know what, guys? I've done a little bit of research into this update, but not a terrible amount, so I don't exactly know what we're going to be doing with all of this stuff, but I'm going to take a bunch of it back with me because I need to experiment. I need to do the research. I need to know. Wait, am I having a moment here, or was basalt already in the game but a nether exclusive block? Has it had a retexture? I feel like basalt was in the game. Is it? Wow. I don't know if I'm just being jaded here by the update, but oh wow. For someone who plays Minecraft so often, you'd think I know, right? This is weird. I just for some reason cannot be sure if it was or wasn't. Wait, no. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for, I think. Yes. Is this deep slate? Is that what it's called? Deep slate. Okay, deep slate is the new block. I think I am right in saying that basalt was already in the game. So deep slate is the new block. I got that confused because of the retexture. That's my excuse. But this guy... Wait, is that new as well? Wait, what is this? What is this? That is tough. Wait, tough is new as well? And they're... Oh, look at this. So ores actually generate in these new rocks as well? That is sick. Whoa. What can we craft out of this? Nothing? We have to maybe smelt it? How about the tough? Nope, nothing. Okay, I'm guessing that we potentially have to smelt that before we can do anything with it. Or maybe use the... You might have to use the stone cutter for this. That might be something. As a matter of fact, I think the diamond texture has changed, actually. It looks a little bit more refined now. What are you thinking, guys? I definitely think there is change, right? I am not crazy. We also got this. This looks amazing. Like, look at this. So, deep slate lapis ore. That looks super cool. I'm not sure what the applications would be building-wise for that, but I really do like the look of it. Oh, there's some gold as well. Look, some gold in the deep slate. That looks very, very nice. Oh, and some emeralds. Oh, I love these new ore blocks. They look just so cool. Look at this. Something else that is new. I believe these are dripstone, right? Can I silk touch it? Oh, yep, I did get it. Hold on. Let me just fend off the undead horde. And pointed dripstone. Now, what is that connected to? What is this texture? This is... Oh, dripstone block. Now, I just realized that deep slate actually changes if you mine it with a silk touch pick. So I've got cobbled deep slate here, and that can actually be converted into polished deep slate. So there's your block change. Now, does this change at all if you mine it with something that doesn't have... No, that always remains as dripstone. Okay, I'm learning some new things here just through experimentation. Just made it back to base from our adventure into the unexplored chunks. And wow, 117 has got me excited. And you know what, guys? There's so much more to come from the caves as well, because you have to remember that this is part 1 of the update. So part 2, which I guess will be 1.18, they are going to add the new world depth and the new cave generation type. So we're going to have lush caves. We're going to be able to go beneath bedrock, I believe. And the caves are also going to generate differently. They're going to be huge. It's going to be... Wow, I cannot wait, because I had so much fun just exploring the new stuff for today, and that's in the regular cave generation. One thing that almost concerns me a little bit, which it shouldn't necessarily be a massive concern, but iron seems to be spawning a bunch more, like a lot more regularly, and also using the fortune, you can get a bunch more of it. So I'm figuring that Mojang might be trying to put an end to iron farms at some point, because that's the kind of thing that a game developer would generally do if they're going to get rid of a mechanic. I don't know if anyone's heard anything about this. I haven't, but it seems that could be the case. So maybe I'll be prepared for that, but it seems very easy to get iron nowadays. Anyway, let's take a look, see what we've got. So all these shulkers, my inventory is all the stuff we collected whilst out and about. I think first thing I want to do is actually smelt up a bunch of this copper and these new raw minerals so that we can get some ingots and begin doing a little bit of crafting. We'll try to split this evenly between the 2 top chests. So I'm thinking if we go copper first, I want that to be top priority, because that I feel will have some very fun uses. There should be some new recipes involved there. So let's get that in, as well as the gold and the iron that we were able to collect. And off she goes. Getting some pretty bad lag actually around the base. I don't know if there's optimization issues at the moment, but you might not see it in the video because it's only at 60 FPS, but I'm experiencing it firsthand here. I'm pretty sure that once I begin grabbing these ingots, these copper ingots, we're going to unlock some recipes. So let's take a look. All right, I see a lightning rod. I see copper block. Okay, those were the only 2 things I saw. Let's grab everything for a second. And the copper ingot texture is actually a little bit surprising. It looks a little bit more shiny than the iron and gold textures, which is strange. I don't know if they'll come back to that at some point and change it at all, or if this is the final version. I guess we never really do know, but let me grab a crafting table and see what we've unlocked. So block of raw iron. Oh, I should have crafted a few of these. I forgot about those, but using the raw materials, you can actually craft these pretty cool looking blocks. So they have copper, they have the iron, there's a gold one as well. Look at this one. This one's really nice. So you can use those for building, obviously. We can make some blocks of copper. Now, what do these look like? Oh, do you hear that sound? Oh, it makes such a cool sound. Listen. I love that. That is awesome. And I feel like, I think copper actually is intended for building. So we'll probably make use of that quite often. Let's see if there's anything else to explore. Nope, nothing there. Okay, so lightning rod has purpose. It, of course, attracts lightning. We don't really... Well, we'll craft one and place it down, take a look at it. But we're not going to make use of it just yet. But that might be cool to use at some point. And then what else have we got here? Looks like nothing else there. Candles. Okay, so candles, I want to craft a few of these as well. They require string and honeycomb, which honeycomb is something I don't have right now. Copper ingot. Glow item frame. Oh, yes. Let's see about maybe crafting one of those. Do I have any item frames? I do. Nice. Okay, so if we combine this item frame with a glow ink sac, we should get the glow item frame. And then I guess we can actually test this out with the lightning rod. So, is it actually gonna light up? Now, if we can find somewhere dark, maybe that would be a better place to test it. This might be a little bit of a better place to test this out. So if we place down the glow item frame. Okay, I don't think it provides light. That's what I was wondering. It doesn't look like it actually functions as a light source. But it certainly does glow a lot brighter than the regular item frames. There's also something you can do with signs now. So if we just type something out, maybe test. And I'm trying to be careful with the keyboard so that you guys don't get blasted by the noise. And I know that now, if you right-click this with the glow ink sac, it makes the text glow, which is really cool. And that carries across through dyes as well. So you can chuck colors on there and it looks like a neon sign. It's really, really neat. I also just want to run a few of these blocks through the stone cutter just to ensure we're not missing out on anything. So calcite, stone cutter doesn't seem to have a function. Can we even craft anything with this at all? I don't think so, but calcite could be a very usable block in building, no doubt about that. It's insta-mine as well, which is pretty cool with efficiency 5, so you can just mow through it nice and easily. We've also got the tuff, the dripstone, and the deep slate. Basalt, I need to double check. I honestly just don't know. Here, have I got basalt stored around here anywhere? I do not, so unfortunately I won't even be able to double check. But then that could be because it didn't exist. Who knows? Who knows? But, yep. Cobbled deep slate I'll grab as well. We'll pop that in. So that... Whoa. There's a lot of applications for this. This is nice. I love brick textures. And that deep, dark, black-brown color is amazing. Let's throw in another piece and grab... What's this? Chiseled deep slate. So we've got another pattern there, which... Again, could have some uses. I wouldn't use that in abundance, but it could definitely have some uses. We've got the wall variants, the stair variants. There is also the tiles, which, again, very nice. Similar to the brick, could be used in abundance, I would say. Very good. Let's chuck that back in. And then we've got polished deep slate, which... Oh, that is, again, a beautiful building block. Wow, we've got some nice choices here. Let's see if the tuff... Okay, no, tuff cannot become anything. Dripstone, neither. Regular deep slate cannot become anything. So you actually have to mine this with a pickaxe that doesn't have silk touch on it in order to access the recipes in the stone cutter. We now also have an extra chest to add to our ores, ingots, and minerals segment. Eventually, I'll probably put this copper ingot maybe between iron and gold, just because I like to organize them that way. But for now, it can stay here. And that means we can also craft up a bunch of the blocks, because condensing items is a good way to save storage space. We'll put those in there, and there we have it. All right, so one more thing I want to check out is the candles, and then we will probably wrap up this episode. I'm hoping we got a little bit of honeycomb over here at the hive. I'm sure we do somewhere. Aha, yes, we do. And I have got 6 string with me, so we'll make a total of 6 candles. All right, now I know, or I don't know, but I'm pretty sure these can be dyed any color. They can. Awesome. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Have we got any other colors sitting around here? We can use this cornflower, I guess. That will give us a blue dye, which we can use on this one. And then you can stack them together. Okay, so you can stack together similar colored candles, but not multicolored candles. So if we then right-click them, they light up and change slightly in texture. I think it's supposed to represent the wax dripping, which is very cool. But yeah, these, I guess, are another alternative light source, which is very nice because they do look a lot better than the torch and a lot more decorative than the torch. And obviously that gives us, I think, 16 new colors to play with as well. So very, very cool. I actually love these little candles. They're awesome. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the perfect place in which to wrap up this episode. So thank you once again for tuning in. 117, like I say, has got me very excited to play again, as with every update. I'm already pretty excited to play at the moment. I've got huge motivation for Minecraft right now. But with the addition of these new blocks and new things to explore, going to be a bunch of fun. So stay tuned also for the coming episodes. There will be more of this series to come, as well as some more Ramblecraft and the like. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now would be a good time to do so. Now would also be an amazing time to drop a like on the video, drop a comment if you've got any questions, suggestions, comments, or feedback. I will be sure to read every single one and respond to those that I feel require a response. But aside from that, guys, like I say, that is the end of this episode. So take care, stay safe. I'll catch you in a future video. Bye for now.